When two worlds collide. Lucy Bronze, a female football icon with a cool demeanor, intelligence and a steady demeanor on the pitch. And Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, a global star, the man of millions of eyes. Both of them, it seemed like they would never cross paths, until a charity party in Dubai, where fate planted a bold joke. They chatted. Lucy's smile made Ronaldo pause, for the first time in many years. As for Lucy, for the first time she felt a gaze that was not critical, not curious, just pure admiration from a man who was always sought after. The text messages began, the late-night calls, the business trips that were not on the team's schedule. Secretly in the spotlight. Lucy did not make it public, not because she was embarrassed, but because she understood. This world does not accept a woman's ego that is too independent to interfere with a masculine symbol like Ronaldo. Georgina, CR7's longtime girlfriend, began to suspect. Georgina's personal stylist, who had been close to Lucy since her time at Lyon, secretly followed and took photos of CR7 and Lucy meeting in Paris, Lisbon, and Turin. The blurry but suggestive photos were leaked to a Portuguese sports reporter nicknamed the Penguin, a professional who specializes in digging up love scandals. And then, the cover of El Mundo Deportes exploded. Lucy Bronze, the woman WHO makes CR7's heart flash? Career law. UEFA stepped in, suspecting personal interests affecting expertise, when County Route 7 tried to intervene to help Lyon recruit Lucy. Public opinion was divided. Some condemned Lucy as a playboy in the guise of sports knowledge. Others attacked Ronaldo as a guy who doesn't know when enough is enough. Worse, Georgina filed a lawsuit with her lawyer, accusing Ronaldo of violating the legal commitment in their marriage contract. She demanded €20 million in compensation, including the following. The man I trusted fell in love with a female warrior from a rival football field. The FA temporarily suspended Lucy for 3 months pending investigation due to a shady sponsorship from CR7 for a women's football academy in England. That was the exclamation point on the golden days. 1. Best friend, traitor or justice goddess? Ella, Lucy Bronze's childhood best friend, suddenly appeared on a famous women's football podcast and, accidentally, said, "I think sometimes we get caught up in feelings that we can't even define. Especially when that person is a male legend." The statement caused a stir on social media. Fans were divided into two sides. One side defended Lucy as a person who dares to live truthfully. The other side called her the Yoko Ono of football. Ella was criticized, but then the press dug up. She was the one who introduced Lucy to Georgina 3 years ago. An important link began to be revealed. 2. The man in the dark, CR7 coach. Miguel Valdez, Ronaldo's fitness coach and form shaper since Juventus, quietly resigned. In an interview in Portugal, he said, "I thought I was coaching a player. But no, I was coaching a media star." Miguel admitted that he had advised County Route 7 to cut it off with Lucy, but it didn't work. He added, "He doesn't listen to me anymore. He listens to his heart." 3. Georgina strikes back. Georgina's close stylist, who brought the first photos to light, began to be attacked after a clip of her putting a recording device in Lucy's car was leaked. But Georgina was undeterred. She posted a 1-minute video on Instagram, wearing a black dress, sitting in a room lit only by candles. "I didn't lose to Lucy. I lost to a man who doesn't know where home is." The video reached 30 million views in 4 hours. A series of brands withdrew contracts with Ronaldo because of concerns about his out-of-control image. 4. The law knocks. The FA concludes there is insufficient evidence to ban Lucy for a long term. But UEFA reopens the case of a women's football academy called LB47, which was funded by a company owned by County Route 7 under an anonymous sponsorship. Ronaldo denies this, but a leaked email shows County Route 7 writing, This is the least I can do for her, after all. UEFA lawyers call the payment a toxic gift. Ronaldo faces a one-year ban from all football-related activities within the UEFA system. 5. Lucy disappears. Lucy Bronze has disappeared from public view. Her Instagram account has been locked. Her matches are recorded in quiet images, no post-match interviews, no explanations. But then, a picture goes viral from a small town on the Algarve coast of Portugal. In it, Ronaldo is pushing a shopping cart, and in the distance, a female figure wearing a hood and a grey hoodie. Rumors spread. They are still together. Quiet, but not over. 6. Lucy returns, but not herself. After 4 months of silence, Lucy Bronze suddenly signed a one-year contract with San Diego Wave, a prominent women's soccer club in the U.S. At the press conference, she only said 9 words. "I am here to play football. Nothing else matters." No one dared to ask about Ronaldo, but everyone saw. Lucy was thinner, her eyes were sunken, and she no longer had the familiar fire on the field. She played well, but coldly. She didn't celebrate her goals. She didn't answer the press. She just played, and went home alone. 7. Ronaldo retired in silence. The media pushed County Route 7 to the end of the road. The UEFA ban was hanging in the balance, the brand began to withdraw. Georgina won custody of her child in a divorce without marriage. Ronaldo announced his retirement, no press conference, no farewell. There was only a video shot from afar, where a man in a black hoodie left the Al Nassr training ground for the last time. The cameraman said in the caption, "He's been running all his career. But today, for the first time, I saw him walk." 8. The Last Whisper. That summer, Lucy led San Diego to the final. In the final, she scored the winning goal, and then burst into tears, for the first time. No one understood. But a few days later, a voicemail was leaked from an email sent by a former Ronaldo communications assistant. CR7's voice was deep and trembling. "Lucy, if you're hearing this, I am sorry for making you a part of my world. You should have been dragged into it. But I've never regretted loving you." 9. 2 ways, 1 look back. Lucy accepted an offer to be Barcelona's assistant coach the following season. Ronaldo moved back to Madeira to live a reclusive life, opening a football academy for orphans. The two lost touch, but one day in October, Lucy was spotted in front of the County Route 7 Academy, not entering, just standing there watching. She carried a small bag, put it down in front of the gate, and left. Inside the bag were a signed San Diego jersey, a black and white photo of Lucy standing in the stands, cheering for Ronaldo's final game at Al Nassr, and a handwritten note. "There's a version of us, in another life. I hope they were happy."